I need a haircut. And I hate video vlogs, because fucking do. Anyway, welcome to my channel. This is the first vlog that I've ever done. There were a few I was going to do, but I just can't stand looking at myself. Fucking hell. I say that and I take Instagram pictures. But that's different. That's like pictures, not videos where, you know, shorts, pods, I don't do those. Oh my god. So I'm in the market for a new laptop because mine, I've had it for about 4 years. It's not bad, it's okay, but it ain't gonna last. It needs, the back needs coming off and it needs to be upgraded. Definitely, because I can't even open Adobe without it saying, your graphics card's out of date. And I just realised that foot's longer than this one. Oh, never even realised. Anyway, this is my laptop. It's a 19-inch chassis with a 17.5-inch display. It's huge, and don't know if you can see it. Oh, somewhere on the screen there's a pixel missing. I don't know, every time you load it up, there's a little white dot. Like, sometimes you need to plug it in to charge it. Wow. Sometimes you need to plug it in to turn it on. I love this kind of trackpad, that's my kind. It doesn't wobble. I like the keys. I like chiclet style keyboards. Oh my god, it doesn't, oh yeah it does. I like chiclet style keyboards. It's much nicer, in my opinion. Sorry if it's echoey, I'm in my lounge for a change. It's a HP Envy notebook, I believe. 2015 variant. That's what it looks like from the front. I put those stickers on. And then the back, that's the left side, and that's the right side. So it has an SD slot, has 4 USB type A headphone jack, earphone jack, which, yeah, it's pretty much broken. DVD drive, SD card slot, HDMI, Ethernet, power, and a Kensington lock. Huh. Oh yeah, the DVD drive doesn't work properly either. It lights up as well. It's nice. Although I don't think they're individually lit, I think it's just all lit. Some angles are quite difficult to look at. I have to say, it's a really good laptop. I've had it for 4 years, probably a tad longer than that, 4 and a bit years. It survived 2 blue screens. Still works to this day. It's survived God knows what else. I haven't taken the back off to clean it, so it's probably looking like absolute shit underneath. I believe it's upgradable, I'm not entirely sure. It has a DNA thing, doesn't really, I don't know, never registers my finger, rarely does. And it is the older variant because of the logo you can see. The newer ones, they don't have that circle. Product key and regular marks under battery bay. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. I ran my entire channel off it, in fact, 3 years ago, which yeah, if you watch any of my videos, you'll know I've deleted them. Anyone who knows me knew, probably, well, I say anyone, some people who knew me would have known that I had a channel, but I kept changing the name, everything got confused, so I was just like, what do I do? So I deleted it. Yeah, because that's the standard thing you do. Instead of just leaving it and starting over, because it wasn't doing too bad. Did pretty good games on it. But yeah, not convenient to carry around whatsoever. I definitely say it's a home PC. It's still a beast, it still works. I'm amazed. I'll put up a picture of the specs that it has on it in the video. Anyway, so I'm in the hunt for a new laptop because, obvious reasons, I'm at university. My, priorities, coffee. Thought I was going to say tea because I'm British. Racist. So I'm in my 2nd year of uni and carrying a 19-inch chassis, pain in the ass, large, just about fit in my bag kind of laptop. Doesn't, oh yeah, you can't open it with one hand either. Pisses me off. Pretty sturdy. I mean, I don't understand. I think the weight of it is here. Just there. NVIDIA power. There's no weight at the front, so it's all just here. Makes sense why it leans back, really, doesn't it? Oh yeah, do you like my top? Muscles. Muscles? Skulls. Skulls, love. Ooh. So I'm looking for a laptop to do 3D work on, to edit with, 4K, things like that, because I'm at uni, I do film and visual effects, that's what I'm currently studying in, and yet I have the world's worst memory, so I may as well get anywhere. So I need a laptop that I can carry, but it's going to be powerful, and I think that's the problem with a lot of content creators. They need something small, thin, powerful. I don't mind it being a bit thinner, a lot lighter than this, because bloody hell, I'm like going to the gym every day with this thing. It's ridiculous. I'll explain why it's so big in a minute. 11, 12, 13. You need to take them ones out as well? You do! Wow! 13 screws to get this fucking thing up. I like the metallic feel to this. So the laptop I need is roughly 16 inch, 17 inch, but most 17 inches probably, I don't know, 17 inches are more heavier, pretty much to this standard, except for the LG RAM, but that's not going to help anything. And so I need something maybe a bit smaller. So I need a big laptop because of my lack of eyesight. I am pretty much blind, essentially, to a point where I can't even drive a car legally. So, yay, I'm stuck in wherever I live. I have found a little trick. You lift the lid up a bit, shake it down, and boom, you can open it one-handed. Oh hey! Yeah! Oh hey! It's a hack. Shut up. The lid doesn't close properly, doesn't it? Pretty well built, like hardly any flex anywhere. I mean, that's what you'd expect from a laptop this big and fucking chunky. You could literally hit someone with it and it would still work. I mean, it survived me in 2 blue screens, so I'm pretty sure anybody else will be fine with it. My specs for laptops are very difficult, let's say. I'm very picky. A lot of these laptops now are like really thin, really small, which doesn't help because of my stupid eyesight. Laptop companies aren't making stuff that are like this. They're making fucking 15-inch 360 touchscreen bullshit, and it's like, yeah, well, I'm fucking blind, mate. The 17-inch ain't gonna cut it, but, you know, I've never used a 15-inch ever, so gonna be interesting. So buying into a new laptop for me is extremely difficult because I need something with a good screen, but I can actually see. That's the main problem that I have with any laptop. I have a 27-inch curved monitor that I use upstairs, and then I have a 24-inch monitor, just a normal one, BenQ monitor that I have as a secondary monitor that I bought first. But it's very difficult to buy into a laptop for me because I am very visually impaired. I have something called nystagmus, which, look it up, it's a shitstorm. I might as well be blind some days. It feels like it. I have no perception whatsoever, literally, it's just, and basically this is all I can really see through. Causes colour blindness sometimes. Sometimes I'm just colourblind. A lot of the darker colours are the same to me. A lot of the lighter colours are the same to me. Sometimes it looks like the car's not moving, but it is. Almost killed myself several times because of that. It causes migraines. It causes a whole load of fucking issues because not only am I short-sighted, which just adds to the issue, basically it means your eyes just fuck up and whatever it likes. It's not the eyes, it's the tissue in your brain, so you can't have laser eye surgery either. So yay, I'm stuck to being blind. So I want to get rich and then have a chauffeur, because I can't drive a car. Yay, that's my dream down the toilet. I don't get the difference between 2K and 4K. I don't get the difference between 1080p and 2K, but there you go. Can't see a fucking thing. Perception is probably about 4 feet in front of me. So it is very difficult to buy a laptop. It really is, because I've never used a 15-inch laptop before, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't understand, right? So I need something basically with a decent screen. I don't care for the DVD drive, although maybe a bonus, it's not a biggie. I need a full SD, I need at least two USB Type A's, HDMI, power thing. I don't care for a Kensington lock because you only need that for display purposes, really. I need alright battery life, maybe to handle a decent game, just to show the fact that it has a graphics card that is actually really good. It needs to be i7 Plus, so i7-8899. It needs to have chiclet style keyboards because that's my type. The key travel, I mean, any laptop you type on for hours is going to kill you eventually. I don't care for face unlock. I personally don't like it. I think it's stupid. I think anyone with any decent picture can unlock your phone, or a model of you. But don't know who'd spend the time doing that, but I guess. The glass trackpad would be nice though, because the edges on this, and it doesn't, like there you can't even click in at all actually. But it probably registers it, to be totally honest. Oh, the clicks fade. Oh, I didn't even recognise that. Really clicky? Medium clicky? No clicky. I've gotten a lot of work done on it. I can type actually really quick on it. I'm a touch typer anyway, so I rely on keyboards, actually. I love number pads, they're brilliant. I could probably get used to without it, but I prefer it with it. It's just so much easier. You have all of these, it's upside down because I'm an idiot. You have all these like buttons on the edges as well, like print screen and all that. But then again, keyboards tend to be combined together anyway. But I prefer to have that. I don't care for a touch screen. I don't care for the screen to rotate 360 degrees. I personally don't get that. I mean, I've been saying that for such a long time that I've never understood 360 degree screen rotation or touch screen, but then it kind of dawned on me that you'd use the screen rotation. If it's oriented for this, you'd use the screen rotation to flip it around and use the pen to draw on, but then again, none of that shit's fucking, it's not accurate enough. If you lean on the screen, then it will fuck up some other shit. So I personally don't care for that. So many companies are making that, and it's just making it more expensive and chunkier than it needs to be. I'm not crying, I just can't breathe. So yeah, like I said, I personally don't need that. Everyone's making it, so you don't have a choice. So I never used to understand it until recently, when I thought that, you know, if you want to watch YouTube or Netflix and you want to, because it's a small screen, you want to sit closer to it so you can flip it around and it is closer to you without the keyboard being in the way, being obstructing your view, or rather your viewing angle to see it. But you can also flip it all the way around and draw it. But then again, I don't understand the touchscreen aspect of it. If, like, for certain people, they need to have more options for that, because I don't use touchscreen, except for a tablet that I have, which I didn't bring down. It's a Huawei MediaPad M5, recently bought this year. I use that. I have a Huawei P10, I love it. I had not a single problem with it whatsoever, really didn't, at all. No complaints. The only complaint that I'd say is the screen size, because of my eyesight and everything, which isn't a problem, because that's not really their fault. It's not really my fault either, it's just, you know. So I've got recently a Huawei P30, not the Pro, because I like the earphone jacks. So I got P30. Plus I don't get the cornered bezels because, I mean, you still end up having a phone case on it anyway. So the cornered bezels just end up not being there. So I'd like to have a phone that I can actually fucking feel. So I might see if I can find just a camera case cover to protect the lenses. I think we have so many cases on our phones because we're so paranoid that if we drop them, we break them. We don't actually really feel what our phones actually felt like for the first time, because we just cover it up with a phone case to protect it. Obviously, I get that. In fact, I love my P30, but I messed up because it came with a screen protector on it, a fairly resilient one. It came with it on it, and I thought, me being me, I thought, oh, that might not do, so I will put a third-party screen protector on and see how that goes. And I got a tempered glass one that I put on, and then it didn't recognise my fingerprint properly, so I was like, great, this is gonna fucking piss me off. So I ended up having to take the screen protector off. No matter how slow and careful I did it, the one underneath, the original one that it came with, had bubbles in it. So I was like, great, now I've got to, and it was in the middle as well, not the edges where you can just rub it out. It was in the middle. I tried rubbing it out and it wouldn't fucking disappear. So I ended up having to lift the one underneath up as well, which didn't go well because that ended up ripping it in half. So I was like, for fuck's sake. So I ended up having to scrap that one and get the tempered glass on it. Anyway, so it's kind of my own fault. But other than that, once again, no complaints. You get used to the gestures. I actually like it. It's kind of futuristic-y, if you didn't understand what I just said. Also, yeah, I don't understand why they have to put stickers on the front. Like, I know it says NVIDIA GeForce and the Intel, but can't you put that, like, I don't know, on the back of the laptop? Or even inside? Like, why does it have to be on the front, like, obstructing the looks of your laptop? Also, you don't need a logo there, because you've got it there. Just save up on space and money to make stuff. Also, I've never found a case that actually fits this properly. I do like it. It is like partly reason why I'm making this video. Otherwise, I would have just said it in the normal videos so I can look at my laptop. These stickers I got last year. I went to these three. I went to the BIC in Bournemouth, which is where all the fancy shit happens. And they had a visual effects thing on where Double Negative was there and all sorts of people were there. So yeah, like I said, it's extremely difficult for me to find a laptop because of my eyesight. My eyesight really does restrict everything that I do. It frustrates me a lot because a lot of my dreams I had, a lot of things that I want to do requires eyesight, and there's a lot of people that have said, oh, well, you won't be able to do this, you won't be able to do that, but there's some people that said, oh, you will be able to in time, so it's kind of like very mixed and everything. And then when it got to around, like, the age of 15, you don't think about it, because you're at school, you don't pay attention to that, that's just, you go with it. But at the age of 19, you have to start thinking of things, and then at the age of 20, 21, you're like, okay, this is really fucking pissing me off because everybody else is able to drive a car. He's 17, he's driving a car, fuck you. Can't even drive properly, prick. Genuinely. God, people these days. And it's like really frustrating because I'm stuck where I am. I live in a nice area, don't get me wrong. It's great for if you want to be stuck at home all the time. Literally all the time, or if you're old. It's great for security, like nothing actually happens around here. So security wise, it's perfect, it's brilliant, it's great. But if you want to go anywhere, the buses come every hour, they stop at 7 p.m. instead of 11 p.m. The only one that finishes at 11 p.m. is about a mile and a half away, which is a good, actually, and it's a good hour and a half walk. Drunk, that's not great. So yeah, it's not great, it's shit. I'm looking for places to stay in Bournemouth because I live in Dorset. The area's nice, there's a lot of nice people, everyone pretty much has either a dog or a cat. We have 3 of them, they're in the kitchen because they keep jumping on the couches. So it is nice for that, don't get me wrong, but it's not practical for a student. Unless you drive, which I fucking don't. When it comes to anything, so essentially all my dreams are just fuck off. So it's either 2 other industries that I'm in. Not sure if I'm even in the right one, but I enjoy it, so maybe I am. It's just like constant shit going on in my brain. How's my hair? My hair. Looking for a laptop is extremely difficult because I need something with a decent screen. Because of the course I'm in, the film and visual effects, 3D CGI, I need something that's powerful. I need something to be able to carry. One of the unis, but I'm at home at the moment for the 2 years, and then the 3rd final year it'll be at another university elsewhere. So I need to think about then as well because I have the money now, not then. So after I buy this new laptop, hopefully everything goes alright. I don't need to save up too much money to another laptop. And then I can just focus on that, and I'll already have the equipment which will be good for it. So yeah, it is extremely difficult to buy a laptop for someone with my eyesight, and a lot of laptop companies don't make stuff for people like me. You know, it is what it is. Again, my parents bought me this for my birthday and Christmas about a few years ago because my birthday is the 30th of December. I have to think of that. Wow, that's bad. My memory's just going out the window. My birthday's the 30th of December, Christmas is 25th, so it made sense. This costed, it was on a Black Friday Christmas sale, so it was cheap. It's a really good laptop, don't get me wrong, still works after 5 years of being shat on, pretty much. And yeah, they tried to get the biggest laptop they could. And here you go. Half of this you could probably limit, to be fair, but it doesn't even fit my bag. It just about fits in my bag with it being rammed in there, and you can see it poke out. It's not practical because I sometimes forget I have it on me, and when I get on the bus I swing my bag off and it smacks the seat or something, so it's like, oh yeah. That's a thing because I'm not paying attention. I got my music in my ears, it's like 6 in the morning, it's just not fun, like, so much fucking hassle sometimes. Not practical to carry around uni or college, really isn't. Great for a substitute home PC though, to have. Noticed. I do like it, don't get me wrong. Whoops. I forgot, it's 10 o'clock, wow, I spent an hour in here already, fucking hell. My alarm went off, because I have 3 alarms, 7, well, depends what day it is, 8, 9 and 10. If I have to get up early in the morning, then it's 6 o'clock, so I have time to dawdle. So yeah, one of the options that I was going to have is get a Dell XPS 15, but first I would actually get this fixed and repaired, take the back off, upgrade it, you know, sort it all out, repair it, see how it runs. If it runs really well, does heavy duty stuff, then I was going to consider keeping it and then use the Dell XPS 15 to do coursework, light editing, whatever else I needed to do, just around the place. Because I have a gaming rig, I'd use that for any heavy stuff and things like that, because it's really good, and I really like it, and it's cute. The Wi-Fi is shit. I have a dongle, the dongle says everything's fine, like when I run, because when I bought it, it doesn't even have Bluetooth, it doesn't have a DVD drive, which I don't care about, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so I had to go get a dongle for it, and it was a pain in the arse. But for some reason my actual motherboard is limiting the Wi-Fi that comes in, and I don't know if I can change that. I don't know. It is what it is so far, so until I fix that, I'm left with that. It runs pretty fine, like I can play PUBG and things like that, fine. Sometimes if it's really bad, occasional lag. If it's quiet like this during the day, because no one's next door, they're always out early, always back late, because they're always active, the healthy bastards. The lovely lady next door, she's always out as well. And times like this, from say 9 till 1 or something like that, or 1 till 10 at night, then there's no one anywhere really until later on in the evening. So, you know, because of that, all the devices are not connected to the Wi-Fi, which means I get the most power, you know, so it works that way. So when I go to uni, lugging this around isn't going to help. But I can't take the gaming rig because I've never been there yet, so I don't know how the security is, I don't know what the housing's like, what halls of residence is going to be like, so I don't want to risk that just yet. So I want a decent laptop that maybe is partly for gaming, in case I need it. But primarily I need it for 4K editing. This doesn't have a 4K screen or anything, because that's like a recent thing last year, this year, and this is 2015, 2014, so a bit out of date, I'd say. I have a massive dog hair on my crotch. Lovely. So maybe I'll vlog more. I want to do reaction videos. That's something I want to do. I basically want to run my channel how I want to run. But for some reason, me starting games is like, oh, what do I do? Like Star Citizen, I'm stuck at the moment. Signal Simulator, I haven't even got past the first fucking mission because I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, so the laptop that I'm looking at is the Origin 16S. For many reasons, because it's mainly what brought me to it is the screen size to body ratio. Really good. I'm aware that the battery and the fans aren't great. I mean, the fans are great, but they're really loud. So I'm hoping doing light work, like just going to college typing an essay, I can lower down that and it'll be fine, so it doesn't like, you know, disturb the whole fucking class. Because I don't like Macs. I mean, not that I don't know. I'm sticking to Windows. I have an iMac. The only thing that I would use a MacBook, and I would get the Pro, not the Air, is because of ironically, the MacBook Air is heavier than the MacBook Pro. Surely with the word Air in it, it would be a bit lighter. Anyway, I do love the build quality of MacBooks and Huawei's laptops, but Huawei laptops, I don't know. I like them, but I don't think they're what I need. I need something bigger than a 15-inch if I'm going to edit on it. But yeah, I use a MacBook for things like editing, not editing, for just YouTube, Netflix and essay work. I wouldn't use it for anything else. Oh, and to play with the light, because I want one with the light, the logo that lights up. My friend had that and I just sat in the lounge just playing with that. So yeah, I need something that's going to be a decent screen, maybe play games and do heavy work, heavy lifting. But also, where in the future when I go to a third-party uni, not third-party, like a uni not from here at home, it means I can take a monitor and just connect to it when I need to, or use it through Thunderbolt. I know it hasn't got Thunderbolt, it has C-port, but I can connect it through that to a Thunderbolt extension and I can connect that, daisy chain it and whatnot, so I can do that. That's not a problem, I don't mind that. I haven't used a Thunderbolt ever in my life, so that's a new concept to me. I came to the conclusion that I'd get the Origin S16F because it's new. I love the customization on it. I really love that. That's cool. Nobody else does that. I can take the back off and upgrade things if I need to. Powerful. I can connect it to another monitor or use it as another computer when I'm here, there and everywhere. I can take it with me, so if I go to the uni, you know, I don't have to worry about it being stolen or anything and have a hoo-ha over it because it's not a giant rig, so it's okay. But also because it's powerful, it's 4K. All the stuff we're doing this year at uni is going to be 4K. All the stuff that we're doing next year at uni will probably be 4K. So I need something that's 4K enabled. I never even thought about that until I started pre-production on this course. I looked at it and was like, yep, so I need something that's gonna do that, and so I came up with getting the Origin S16S. Yeah, I think I've covered most of it. I do like the metal finish on this laptop. The bottom feels like plastic, but it could well be aluminium. I don't know what that... I know what it feels like because of tinfoil, but I don't know what it feels like in laptop terms. I think this is aluminium, actually. This is plastic, that's the battery. That there is plastic, that's plastic. But I think this is actually aluminium. This is metal, I like it. I like the brushed metal, I love the logo that it shines, it's really cool. The keyboard, I really like on it. I like the chiplet style keyboard. That's just, the key travel's really good on touch type trains, like from middle school, secondary school, whatever you want to call it. The trackpad could be a lot better. I wish it was a glassier one, but it's 2015, 2014 variant, so you get what you get. The webcam and mic audio on that is shit though. The speakers, not great actually, not great at all. They're by Bang & Olufsen, so you know, the normal HP stuff. Wow, I'm going to have to do so much editing. This is probably going to be the most editing I've done on any of my YouTube videos. Oh yeah, the inside's plastic as well. Oh darling. If you want me to do more vlogs, smash that like button. It does help a lot. If you have any like questions or anything, go ahead. I'm going to try and get a webcam so I can do react videos because there's a lot of those I want to do. Oh, damn. I didn't realise you could do that. Ooh. Is that a fan? Oh my god, that is the world's tiniest air vent. Yeah, the air outtake on this is shit. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I want to go over some stuff that I did before and want to do now, so yeah. Hold on. If you did like this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Because of my eyesight, it will make gaming very interesting, like Arma 3. Someone wanted me to play that again because I rage a lot in it because I can't see the enemies. So if you're that kind of person that wants to see that, let me know. And I'll see you in another video. Hopefully this has covered a lot about problems with my eyesight and why I struggle to use a laptop or find a decent laptop. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that like button and subscribe. Toodaloo. That's all.